Hello everyone. Uh, my name is Sharmak Grantest. In today's lecture, we will discover, uh, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. In general, nutrients. So broadly, the nutrients are classified, based on the amount required as macronutrients and the micronutrients. In carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are called, macronutrients because the body requires them in relative large amounts. In contrast, vitamins and minerals are also micronutrients, required only in a small amounts. So carbohydrates they provide energy of 4 kilocal. So the simple carbohydrates, glucose and fructose are found in fruits, vegetables, and honey, sucrose in sugar, and lactose in milk, while the complex, polysaccharides are starches in cereals, millets, pulses, and root vegetables, and the glycogen in animal foods. The other complex carbohydrates which are resistant to digestion in the human digestive tract are called cellulose in vegetables and the whole grains, and the gummies and the pectins in vegetables, fruits, and cereals, which are called as dietary fiber. So proteins are complex molecules composed of different amino acids. Certain amino acids which are termed essential have to be obtained from proteins in the diet since they are not synthesized in the human body. Other non-essential amino acids can be synthesized in the body to build proteins. Proteins performs a wide range of functions and also provide energy. Protein requirements also vary with the age, physiological status, and the stress, and the more protein is required during growth, pregnancy, lactation, infection, and also illness. So animal foods like milk, meat, fish, and the egg, and the plant foods such as pulses and legumes are rich sources of proteins. Animal proteins are of high quality as they provide all the essential amino acids in right proportions, while plant or vegetable proteins are not of the same quality because of their low content of some of the essential amino acids. So fatties are a concentrated source of energy providing 9 kilocal and are made up of fatty acids in different proportions. Dietary fats are derived from two sources: the invisible fat present in plant and animal foods, and the visible or added fats and oils are present in cooking oil. Fats serve as a vehicle for fat-soluble vitamins like A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and K. It is necessary to have adequate and good quality fat in the diet for meeting the requirements of essential fat acids. So, diet should include adequate amounts of fat, particularly in the case of infants and children. In the case of infants and children, to provide concentrated energy since their energy need is more compared to adults. Adults need to be conscious to restrict intake of saturated fat and also cholesterol. Excess of those substances could lead, to obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and the cancer. So this is what we are going to talk, to cover in today's lecture. So thank you very much for your attention and see you next week.